This video is almost similar to the first about lies and truths and things like that, and about being blinded to the truth. I was reading something in the Bible that said the God of this world will blind us from reading the truth and knowing the truth. So if we don't read the Bible for ourselves, how do we know that the person that's preaching about it is telling us the truth? So if you're just going along thinking that somebody, because they sound good and they know the words, how do you know that they're not putting a little spin on these words? So and two, how many of you, like, each day are reading something spiritual? I know we go on these social media platforms, or we have a lot of these earbuds in listening to this and to that, but how many of you are really spending time reading and learning about where we are, who created us, what our purpose is, and how to treat one another and love one another? Or are we all caught up in this I can do whatever I want type mode? This is my life, my will. I can do whatever I want. But, the Bible, it tells us, the Bible is our story. If you want to know your story and how to live, you have to go to the Bible. And you can't just go and listen to it from a pastor or whatever. We all have to have our own personal relationship with the Lord, because no one is perfect. Someone can be up there reading you something, and yeah, it might be the right words and everything, but are they putting it in the right context? Because I have heard a lot of pastors that's saying this and saying that, and it sounds good, and it might be the exact word from in there, but you still have to pay attention to how they are applying it. And the only way to know the exact truth is, yes, to listen to others, but also to go and do your own research and find out if what the person is saying is really true. you know um, so that's the enemy way of trying to blind us and from knowing the truth. That is his main goal, is for us to believe in lies. Because remember, when we first came into the world, when first man and woman came into the world, they only knew truth until that lie got whispered to them. So then we started living that lie. We started moving away from the truth and living that lie, and that's what he kept whispering that all the way to the times that we're living now, that lie, to believe in a lie. So now we are living that lie, and we are further from the truth. And then we think that hearing it from somebody else that we know the truth. But if you're not living out that truth, or taking the time to find out that truth on your own, understanding it, and learning more about it, getting a better understanding of it, and then you still living in a lie in a way. So he definitely, the enemy definitely don't want us to know the truth. When I was reading the Bible, that's what it said in there, that the enemy, and I didn't know that the enemy blinded some people without knowing the truth. And if you look out into the world, it's proof out there too, because like I was saying, how many people don't want to know about the Bible or what's in the Bible, or want to know the truth? We out here living our life how we want to live. And then the enemy definitely knows how to disguise himself. So like I was saying about some people preaching and everything, it's not just with the people preaching. It's anybody that you talk to. They could seem like they know what they're talking about, but you have to do research and find out for yourself, because the enemy definitely know how to disguise himself. So we have to quit living a lie and believing in a lie and being deceived and manipulated. We definitely got tricked in the Garden of Eden. Like I was saying before, we know good. I mean, we were good and knew the truth, but then we let the enemy speak evil and falseness to us. So he's going to keep us from knowing the truth. And there's only two choices in life, and it's good or evil. Um, and we, as humans, hang in that balance. That's where it comes from, the free will. You know, we had the free will to choose between the good and the bad. And again, like I was saying, a lot of us, um, if you're not believing in the truth, then you're believing in the other side. There's no in between. Even though we hang in a balance, we hang in the balance of that decision. There, you either living in the truth or living for evil. And I know evil, the way I say it, it sounds like it's a harsh word, but indeed, evil involves sin and all of that. Um, so yeah, we are the ones that hangs in a balance of either or, because that was just life in the beginning. You know, making that choice, being either good or being evil. Um, oh, so that brings me to the point of what's going to happen, since we do have free will and we are able to choose. As time go on, it seems like that we are losing some of those benefits of being able to choose. So pretty soon, and it's fastly approaching, we are going to be left without a choice. So what are you going to do then? You know, we running around. We have this free will. At least we think we do. Um, but what's gonna happen when we are forced to well, okay, put it like this. We, right now, in the position that we are in, or the stages in which we are in, we still have time to choose. But eventually, when it becomes the one world system, when it get fully implemented, we're not going to be able to have a choice. Because they're going to form one world currency, a one world religion. Um, Everything is it's other, things where it's all going to come down to one. It's all going to combine. So that means that you have to be that. You don't have a choice anymore. You're going to have to be that. You're going to have to do that. So that's fastly approaching. If you look out in the world, or even hear of things that's going on, you know that it's all coming down to that one world system. So be prepared, and you better enjoy your freedom while you can, because um, all of that's going to change soon. So choose wisely. Choose which side that you want to be on, and the time is now to do that. You want to choose good or you want to choose evil. Because once you do become a part of that one world organization or system, um, if you decide to choose different, then you're gonna have to pay a cost. And you know how they say some Christians would get their head cut off, and now we are hearing a lot of talk out in the world about uh, about the Bible. About some people could get prosecuted for reading the Bible, that they might want to ban the Bible because of they thinking there's some falseness that's going on inside the Bible. I don't want to go in detail about what they're talking about, because they say it's like a hate type thing. So, but if it's in the Bible, and if no one uh, has tampered with the Bible, um, since the beginning of time, even though I know it has changed to better fit us so we can understand it, but still, um, whatever they saying in the Bible, they trying to say that they don't like what it's saying. So uh, so they trying to ban the Bible. But again, like I said, that's the enemy trying to not let us know the truth, and not let us know what times we are living in, and when Jesus is going to come back. We don't know the time and the day or anything like that, but still we have signs and wonders and everything that let us know. So he wants to take the books out of our hands, so we don't know anything that's going on, so we could be really blinded in pure darkness. Um, let me see what else I have to say. Hold on, let me flip my paper around. Oh, did I grab the right paper? Well, I guess I said. Oh, okay. One more part. Uh, yeah, like I was saying, we have to make that choice right now. What side we're going to be on, good or evil, God or Satan's side. And as for me and my house, we serve the Lord, and that's Joshua 24, verse 15. So yeah, so make that choice. And again, as for me and my house, we serve the Lord. Me, my house, my community, my whole family. You know, all the people that I know. You know, and hey, if you are not a believer, you know, I still love you, and we can still have a conversation and this and that. I'm not going to try to convert you, but I do want. I'm not going to keep my mouth closed either. Put it that way. You know it. So again, I'm not putting anyone down. You can believe in whatever you want to believe, but still let me have my freedom to say what I want to say. And I still love you no matter who you are, or what you've done, or what you believe in, or anything like that, because we all here together, and we all have to help one another and build one another up. And so that's the bottom line here, to help each other. So yeah, that's all I want to say on this video. And thank you for listening, watching, and goodbye.